it's a great feeling for the offense knowing, hey, when in doubt, let's get 7 and 13 involved. Great running backs, guys who can find yards in some obscure places. I remember that first touchdown that DeAndre had today was unbelievable. I mean, the safety came down and made a cut on him and broke like 2 more tackles in for the score. People kind of forget I have probably one of the best seats in the house to watch running backs do what they do.
Right.
And it's amazing the kind of moves they do.
Yeah, I think it was Josh Allen and Mike Edwards too that were the guys that he juked on that run right there.
Unbelievable.
Then 83 yards. I mean, what kind of an emotional cost is that on an opponent when they 83 yards?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's kind of like a dagger, almost, and it's never a good feeling. Obviously for the defense or their offense, to be sitting on the sideline and kind of watch something like that happen. And just testament, not only our offensive line who made the huge gap, but definitely our receivers on the outside and our tight ends. Because you don't get those big chunks of yardage, those big plays like that without guys on the outside getting it done too. And DeAndre took care of the rest. He hit another gear and took off.
Jake, what can you say about the play of Trey Hill today, coming in the biggest game you guys have had all year at center?
Awesome. Extremely proud of him. What a big game for him. Big time atmosphere. Didn't phase him one bit. And even with the snaps and the 2 fumbles, it didn't phase him at all. That's what I love about him. And I saw it in high school playing with him as well. The kind of player he is. So as long as we kind of got that snap going, he was going to take care of the rest. He's a really good football player, moving people up front. And man, extremely glad he did an awesome job.
What does it say about him that he can come in at center as a freshman, and, at the quarterback of the offensive line, as you will, and play as well?
I think it's a testament to him, a testament to Coach Pittman as well. Coach Pittman gets those guys just on a whole nother level as far as mentally and physically playing on the offensive line. And Trey was ready. We helped each other out a lot today, and it was awesome to see.
Jake, how much more dangerous does it make you guys for this stretch run with DeAndre kind of hitting his stride now this season?
Yeah, it's another kind of part of our offense, that can be used in any kind of way. It's great to obviously get him going, get healthy, and you can see the kind of plays he can make.
What about the kind of youth factor, the inexperience from earlier in the season that's kind of peaking and working guys in at the right? It seems like it's a little bit of a difference from last year when you were a veteran group that had a late stumble, whereas this year it might be a young group that's getting better.
Yeah, so you have, on the team we have some young guys who have played a lot of football, and we have some young guys that haven't played a lot of football. So it's excuse me. It's just trying to figure out that balance and get kind of everybody together working towards a common goal. And some guys get more flustered than other guys, but it's about bringing those guys together and say, hey, I'm doing it with you. And I think guys are doing an awesome job finding those leadership roles now and getting it done in the game.
Talking to Monte and Johnson, obviously talking with them, they're playing with a little chip on their shoulder, and people having questions about the defense against the run, that sort of thing. Offense seems like it's firing them up. From your standpoint, the offense too, y'all had y'all share of doubters too. How much that kind of thing motivates you guys?
Yeah, so if you're playing at this kind of level, you're going to get criticism, and that's one thing that for our defense, the defensive line, the linebackers, and those guys, they've gotten called out. We've gotten called out on offense too, and we've answered, but those guys have just continually gotten called out, and for them to come out and play the kind of game they did today, awesome. They did an awesome job of shutting down the running game for Kentucky, and it makes our job on offense a whole lot easier. Excited to kind of see the level they're starting to play at and start to hit that stride on defense.
How much better